Yeah, this violin. This violin was made by Antonio Stradivari, who was the great genius of violin making. The single, if there are many of them, but he's the single name that stands out as being the sort of icon of the world of violin making. With this particular one, he made in the year 1713, so it's 303 years old, and it was owned by many great violinists in the past, including Huberman, who was one of the greatest violinists of the 20th century. It was stolen from Huberman in 1936 at Carnegie Hall, where he was playing a concert, and someone came into his dressing room and took it, and it disappeared for 50 years. So it's got a whole story behind this instrument, but it's basically a work of art and something that inspires me, every day when I get to open the case and have this amazing relic. I was in London in 2001. I had another Stradivarius violin, which is not quite as valuable, but very good one. And I came into the shop for some mundane reason, for getting strings or something, and they showed me this violin, which was passing through the shop for just that day. And I was playing a concert that night at the Royal Albert Hall. And I tried it, and after basically 10 seconds, I started shaking. I was like, this is my violin. I have to have this violin. There's no way I'm leaving here without it. And I left. I didn't pay for it right then and there, but they let me take it out and play it in the Royal Albert Hall that night. I played my first concert on it the very same day I found it, which is very unusual because it takes months to get used to an instrument like this. But I was so in love, that was it. And eventually it became mine. Basically, it's called the ex-Huberman, or the ex-Gibson, who is another owner in the 19th century, although I don't like using the Gibson because people think, oh, the Gibson guitars. Nothing, no relation to Gibson guitar. So it's the ex-Huberman, and hopefully, if I work hard enough, someday it'll be the ex-Bell. I don't know.